So I need to connect the knee. Let me close this. I need to connect the knee attribute that I created on the foot control to the plus minus average node. So I'm doing something weird here. I'm getting a weird result. Okay, it says I have more than one object with that name. Okay, so that's okay. So the problem is that I have another leg set up in this scene that's identical to this one. So I need to go change that real quick. So go to my hypergraph hierarchy. I'm going to select this entire group. Select dash high. So I get that entire hierarchy. I'm going to go to modify, prefix name, and that'll work. I just need it to have a different name. Okay, so now this ought to work. If I hold down shift, middle mouse click on control, foot control, and drag to the plus minus average, loads it up, and I'm looking for my knee attribute. I need to connect that to input 1D. Okay, now I need to connect the, I'm going to show you a different way to open up the connection editor. If you right click on the right side of the foot control and go to single, I can select offset. And then I'm going to left click on the left side of the node that I want to connect to. So in this case, the plus minus average node. And I'm going to have it go to input 1D1. Now that's connected. Now I need to connect this. I'm going to go back to my old way because I like it better. If I hold down shift, middle mouse click and drag the plus minus average node on top of the ankle IK handle, then I can take the output 1D and connect it to the offset attribute. Okay, so now let's see if I did this right. I'm going to go back to my other one that I created just to make absolutely sure I'm teaching you guys correctly. So I'm going to select the foot control, and I've got output 1D connected to the twist. I did it wrong. Okay, so I need to go back and unconnect that. So there we go, I disconnected it. I need to connect this plus minus average to the twist attribute, the output 1D to the twist attribute. Okay, close. Now you see that my leg is twisted, so what I have to do now is type in 90 in this offset attribute on my foot control. With that done, the leg turns straight again. Okay, so that's good. And now at this point I can move this leg around. Oh, lied. I forgot to parent it. So go back in here. I need to parent the IK handle to the foot control. Now if I grab this foot control and move it around, you'll see that the leg, no matter where I move it, it doesn't do that flipping action that we saw in the beginning. It just moves. You'll also notice that the other joints in the foot aren't following that well. I mean, they're following along, but they always point away from the hip, and that's not necessarily the best action. So what we want to do is go ahead and hook up IK to the rest of the foot. This is a really pretty simple task. I'm going to go ahead and rename my plus minus average node real quick that belongs to this setup. We call this the ankle IK plus minus average node. Okay. Now I need to go back to my IK tool. I can press Y on my keyboard to reuse the last tool, or I could go to get to it through the menu by going to Skeleton, IK Handle tool. And this time I want to create single chain solvers, and I want to connect the ankle bone to the ball. I'm going to press Y again, and I'm going to connect the ball to the foot. So I've got two more IK handles. I need to rename these. Ball underscore IK and toe underscore IK. And I need to parent both of these to this foot control. Now, when I select this foot control, all of these IK handles are going to move with the foot control, which means that the ball and the toe joint are going to stay in line with the foot control. In fact, I can rotate the foot control and make it rotate the bottom of the foot, or rotate the foot. This is all really good. So with that done, I can hide these IK handles to make it a slightly cleaner setup. And then we're done.